And we're back. The group actually managed to survive the wonderful, wonderful games that they were playing, and now they're on their way to the Cree settlement to give Irving a hand since he did kind of save their lives. So,
which we were already headed here anyway.
Yes. All right, so on the way over, you said you wanted to talk to him about the book that he found?
Yeah, I wanted to be like, oh, yes.
Oh, you're an asshole with the book, too. He passes.
Okay, I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this.
Oh, wow, that is quite blinding, but,
yes,
sure.
I forget it does that.
Let me take a look at it. And he opens it up, and it's like, very interesting.
Can you read it?
He can read the Sylvan part, but he cannot read the Elder speech. But he does tell you it is Elder speech, though. And he's like, To my knowledge, I mean, maybe a being such as Oberyn or a being such as Lania might be able to read something this ancient. But other than that, it would be an extremely old being to read Elder speech. Where did you come into
deep speech?
Elder, like Eldar?
I've never heard that one before. Never heard that language before.
Where did you find this book at?
No, I can't quite recall. I've had it for some time now.
Do you want me to tell you, or is that the answer you're giving him?
That's the answer I'm giving him.
Oh, very interesting. So, I apologize. Yeah, my knowledge actually kind of ends there. I could try to find someone to help you read it, but the price you would pay is probably quite high. Besides Oberyn, I believe he would be quite willing if you were to approach him. But the court is so busy this time of year, it could be months before you're able to get a formal audience.
It's fine. I'm sure I'll find some way around it at some point.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Yeah. All right, so you guys do travel for a day, and you guys get here probably it's as the sun's setting, so it's probably like 6 or 7. You guys enter the town, and you see the town is rather barren. You can see the empty shells of several houses. There are some houses that are just boarded up, and signs of battle are just throughout the town. So holes, swords, armors on the ground. And as Irving approaches, a woman turns around and she walks up and approaches him. Well, it's about time you got here. It's just 3 days late. That's not a problem, right? I mean, I've just been fighting the fucking army of the undead. But thank you, Irving, for showing up finally on time. And he kind of holds up his hands I apologize. I did get detained. But I did manage to bring 4 people to help us out. So that should count for something, right? And she kind of looks at all of you.
Inslay's napping on your shoulder.
I see 1 that might be strong enough. The other 3 just look like meat.
Hey, this little man's pretty strong. Just take a nap right now.
Right,
Inslee?
What's going on?
You're strong, right?
Oh, the strongest of them all. I'm big and strong.
Well, if that's the case, then these 4 can guard the front of the town while we try to scrounge up as much as we can. You need to help me hold the back of the town. So, and then the town's mayor comes out, and he's like, "Oh, Mr. All, can I have a word with you, please?" And she kind of lets out a sigh and turns around and kind of walks back over to him. So Irving looks at the rest of you, and he's like, "So on the way over here, I did tell you that this town is facing a great bit of danger. The undead seem to be attacking this town mercilessly. So as you heard my friend there, she's been here for 3 days, and each night she's fought an army of the undead. So I'm hoping that you 4 can help me win this battle."
Sure. Yeah, that's kind of our thing so far. We just run around and help people win battles. We're doing pretty good.
Was it?
Of course.
Yeah, we fight stuff. That's pretty much our job.
Excellent. So from what I know, the army of the undead seems to only come out at night. You have probably about 3 or 4 hours before the battle begins. Is there anything that you need or anything that I can get you before the battle begins. And if you need anything within the town itself, the town's mayor over there, Oolong, may be able to provide some things for you, but the town is rather, he kind of looks around, stressed, if you understand what I mean.
So you got barricades put up for this stuff?
And you can kind of see, like, over here, kind of like the patchy earth, like there was a barricade at one point.
We need some pointy sticks pointing outwards there.
So I will say this. If all 4 of you help, and you do it for 3 hours, I'll roll a dice to see how many, like, pointy sticks you can make to make, like, a barricade.
Yeah,
if that's how you want to spend the 4 hours.
Yeah, that's how I'd spend most of my time. If, like, they know there's a battle coming, so...
So what about the rest of you? Because he wants to do that, and he's going to need help to actually make the sticks.
It's so cool.
I mean, yeah, I'd help him do that.
I would.
So are all of you going to help him do that?
I want to check in around the town for a little bit. I'll eventually join in to help, but right now I want to quickly check in with the town. Just kind of get an idea of what we might be, what on specifics we might be facing, who might be best, in what situation and all that, and if we need to fall back or if we need reinforcements, who or where to go. And just
So
general
you're our
information.
logistics guy.
I am just gathering information.
So, the best person to ask for that would be Mistral, who is Irving's friend, or Oolong, who is the town mayor. So who do you want to ask first, I guess?
Miss... You said Mistral? What's her name?
Mistral.
Mistral. Okay.
So as you walk up and approach her, she's in kind of like a heated argument with the mayor. She's like, we don't have the resources to defend this damn town. We've already lost people trying to hold this thing. What is so important about this fucking town? You can't just pick up and move somewhere else. And the old man's kind of sitting there like, oh, we've lived here for a long time. I just don't want to go. She's like, well, you're an idiot. And if you want to live, then you might need to leave. Oh, I think we can stand our ground here. And she looks around and she's like, there are 5 people who can fight. 4 if you count the idiots that just came with us. And she looks back. 3.5. The one back there is so damn small I barely saw him.
I mean, I'm big and strong. Shut up. Give me the stick.
So do you want to interrupt her, or do you want to let her finish like her rant?
I'll let them continue.
So, she's just trying to convince Oolong over and over, and he's just like, I don't want to go. My town doesn't want to move. So here we stay. And he kind of like smacks his staff into the ground. He kind of just like waddles back like into his house.
I have spoken. Stubborn old man.
Quite. But you know what? When he's dead, I guess he'll have time to think upon that. What do you want?
I was wondering what information you could give me on what we might be facing against in specific detail.
Hordes and hordes of undead.
Just basic undead.
I mean, what more information do you need? Undead. And she kind of really like stretches the word out like she's talking to an idiot.
Very well. If things go south and I and my group are to fall back, where would you prefer we run first?
Anywhere it's the hell out of this damn town would be great. The enemy's mostly coming from the north, which is over here. So if you want to be really smart, you can go south.
If we were to request reinforcements, where or who would where would I go and who would I request first?
You know, I never thought once about offering reinforcements. She kind of turns around. Reinforcements! Reinforcements! Oh, that's right. There are 4 fucking people in this town who aren't dead or dying. So you have 4 reinforcements, and they're going to be helping us hold the back. So
Fair
you
enough.
and your lot are going to hold the front. And when you all die, hopefully I can leave this fucking town.
I am not dedicated to this town, only its people. So if they all either die or leave, I will go with.
So when this town burns to the ground, I swear you people are just as stupid as Irving. I don't know why I'm here helping with this. This does not help our end goal at all.
What is that goal?
To chop Zorn's head off. Preferably quickly.
So we share a common interest.
Do we? I didn't realize this town at the ass end of the world had any manner at all on helping us achieve that goal.
Huh?
We were sent by the guard to inform these people that they request that anybody who needs protection be sent to them.
That's excellent. That's great. I mean, I'm sure, we weren't sitting here for the exact same thing. Go ahead. Go talk to the idiots and see if you can convince them to leave. Oh, wait. I've been doing that for 3 days.
As you guys are having your argument, Inslee walks by with the bundle of sticks. See, I told you they're all assholes.
And what she does is she takes her staff, she kind of flicks it at you. So you can either do Dex or Con. I'll let you pick.
I do Con rather than Dex.
Go ahead.
Dex sucks.
That is a 6.
You feel a strong gust of wind.
12.
I'll make her roll it then. You feel a strong gust of wind almost knock you off your feet. You spill like the wood you're going to use for the thing, but you do manage to stay standing.
See? You even let them know they're ignorant, and they still do it.
Interesting. That one's stronger than he looks. Not by much, but he's passable.
Oh, he's far stronger than you might expect.
What about you?
I'm quite a capable warrior. I served under the guard myself. Still do, to an extent.
And she's like, the guard here? Wow, what a grand accomplishment that must be.
My goal is not with her. My goals are not with them.
Right now.
My goals are not with them. I merely served under them until I found those who I was seeking.
Well, that's excellent. So now, you 4 are going to take position at the front of the town, and we are going to protect the back of the town.
Very well.
All right, so do you want to talk to the townspeople, or are you going to help Inslee make stakes?
Well, fucking mayor sounds like he's stuck in his ways. She sounds like an asshole.
Uh-huh.
I can imagine the rest of the group, the rest of the town is either one or the other of those.
Mostly stuck in their ways, but yes.
And it is.
Hey, thanks, Olivia. I appreciate it.
And what is
These people got something
Doku
wrong with
and
them
Uncle
around
Adam
here.
doing? Are you helping him make
I was helping him.
Helping him make it, or do you want to look around town?
I'm chopping
I'm
down
gonna
trees
look
and
around
grabbing
town.
logs and turning them into steaks.
Yeah. We'll roll for that here in a minute. Are you helping them with that, or are you doing
I'm
something
looking
else?
around town.
Okay. So, while you're looking through around town, you notice that in most of the big buildings, they're just stuffed full of injured and hurt people. There's a couple people in there that look like they're trying to play doctor, but I mean, it's basically just like a giant, just clusterfuck.
Oh my goodness.
You can tell the town probably had close to 100 people in its heyday, and now there's 6 healthy ones, and the rest are very hurt.
How many hurt people do I see in here?
In that one building, probably 40.
Oh, jeez.
So I'd say if you want me to count up, it's like, this is a big kind of like triage tent that they made. So like 40 here, and a couple others in their homes.
I'm gonna go back to that one lady. I'm gonna be like, all right, which would you say are the most important that were injured?
Important to what degree? Like you can fight the best?
Yes.
That'd be the first one. So she points back to the triage. They were the first ones we had fight when the group first got here. That's why they're wounded first.
All right. I guess I'll go there.
So when you get there, you see the same thing. There's except for there's only one old woman. But these guys, they were hurt days ago. The ones who are dead, unfortunately, are dead. But the ones who are like wounded are starting to like they can move around, but they're still like they're in no position to fight.
I mean, are there people that could be, fixed up a little?
Are you talking like trying to heal them with a good berry or with like what exactly?
A little bit of good berry, a little bit of cure wounds.
So now, if you want to do that, I'll say. So I think a villager, like a strong villager, has like 30 health. So if you can heal, let's say 5 to 10, I'll give you one person. So if you can heal, say 30, I'll give you 3 able-bodied people to fight. No?
What?
So basically, it's like 10 health per person to get them back in the game. So
Okay.
how much healing do you want to use to like try to fix some of these people up to fight with you?
Well,
The good berry's 10.
good berry's 10 just to get that, guaranteed in there.
So there's 1.
Yep. I forgot how to calculate cure wounds.
Does anybody know 3d10 or is that's awesome?
No.
Cure wounds is not much, I don't
I think
think.
it's a D8 or a D6.
It's a D6.
Plus your
Plus your
spell
modifier.
cost.
Yeah, let's just find out.
Plus
No, D6.
6.
Cure
That
wounds.
would not bring it up to 10.
No, wait, no, that would be D8.
It would bring it up to 10, but I'd have to roll an 8.
What's your spell on?
Well, I mean, because what you'll do is if they're able to
D8
actually like move
plus
around,
2.
I won't give them full health.
It's D8 plus 2 or plus your mod.
All right.
So I'll say this: one person specifically, and do you want me to roll for it randomly, or do you want to like look around and see which one you want to heal?
I want to look around and see which one I want to heal.
So looking around, you see someone who is wearing kind of like medium armor. You see 2 swords by their bedside. You see one person in the back who's kind of like trying to like light a fire so you can heat the room. One you see like kind of like a dwarf who looks like he has head smashed in, and the other one you see is like a town guard. Those are the 4 strongest in the room.
What about the guy with the 2 swords?
He, you can see bandages like around like his stomach and his abdomen, so he would need 10, and he is unconscious right now, so he cannot eat.
Okay. What about the dwarf?
The dwarf is awake. He's kind of grumbling and laying on his side, but he probably could eat if you want to try to give him the berries.
All right, I'm going to try and give him the berries.
So you walk over, the dwarf looks at you.
Take these berries.
He kind of like tries to fumble for him and kind of like, and as he starts to eat more and more, he starts to like regain more of his senses. And he finally like, shakes his head like, "Oh, who are you? Where am I?
My name's Doku.
Oh, I'm still in this blasted town.
Yeah.
I thought I would at least have died and left this place."
Well, we could leave this place, but you gotta go down in another fort.
So he kind of like
Well-
he pulls off like the bandages around his head, and he's like, "Oh, if I gotta die somewhere, I might as well die in a town I've lived." He kind of like grabs his hammer, and he kind of just like, "Fine." He kind of like smacks the hammer on the ground. "I guess I'll die in the town I've lived in my entire life." All
Alright then.
right, now who do you want to heal next?
And this is like a 1 out of 8 chance
What do you mean?
to cure wounds.
Because your modifier is a plus 2.
Yeah, my modifier is + 2. So you'd have to roll an 8 + 2.
Why is
Well, no. So if you
plus
heal, if you heal for like 1 or 2,
Because my wisdom is 14.
And that wouldn't that just make him have a very little
And
health?
my druid.
very little health. You can bring him back up to fight, but he's
I'm
gonna
doing
have
it
like
from
5
the
health.
There you go. That's better than nothing.
Your spell modifier should be higher than that.
You can. He said you can do it, but
What,
like
you
it'll
said that
just
plus
won't
my
be a lot if
proficiency?
you don't.
No,
Watch, he's gonna roll an 8
it's
anyway.
That'd be nice. Because the more people you have, the less you actually fight.
Maybe it might be. Let me look at it again because that should definitely be higher. Your spell attack modifier should be proficiency bonus plus wisdom.
Oh, okay.
And you get a plus
So then
3.
it's
So that's
plus
5.
5.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll.
Okay, so now you only need like a
You need
5, a D8.
5 or higher.
So it doesn't matter what you roll. He's going to have a little bit of health.
But if you get
But you can
good,
bring
then you can bring him a lot
Full
of
health.
help.
What were the other 3 guys?
So you have a mage, a dude with 2 swords, or a town guard.
I'm gonna go with the dude with the mage. The mage.
Oh,
Hey, look at
6
that.
plus 5 is 11.
11. And then what's your spell save DC? What do you have that right now?
Should be. We have Ogren. And Gloria.
Yeah, I think it's 12.
Alright, now we get to have some
8 plus
fun.
5, so there's
So,
13.
Billy Boy,
Aw.
Should be 13. Not that.
8 plus 5.
I will
Yeah,
let
'cause
you roll the
efficiency.
d20.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. The 10. Roll a d8.
1. I get 1 tree.
Ah,
It's an
okay.
entire tree, though.
I mean, to be fair, but it's just one. And then,
About a log. or
so
rolling
he's
track.
healing people. You said you were going to go help with the sticks, right?
Yeah, after my conversation.
So roll a d10.
Okay.
Since I was only able to get 1, I'm going to turn into like one of those log traps that like
10.
10.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll do that then. So you want to specifically use your tree to make like a swinging log trap. Huh? Yeah. I will let you decide where you want to place it.
I'm going to put it here. Because this is where we're protecting, right?
So you want to do like this? Yeah. So I'm gonna put this like right here as a reminder. Okay. With Olivia's help, you made 10 spikes. So we'll say that these are 3 spikes apiece. So
Yeah,
I will
just
let you
line them up right across the front. Is all I want.
like.
You can't force them into it. At least it'll channel them through.
I have something I want to talk to. I want to talk to Ensley while we're working.
Go ahead.
What's up?
So you have that water bottle, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
build
So
a
You need a drink? I pull it out and say dribble, and it just.
no, like,
You
So
have 3d6 I just have.
I have these beans.
Oh, I remember that I had to pull it out of your mouth. It almost killed you.
Yes. What if we put one right at the entrance of the town?
Hey, pretty good idea. How do you set it off, though?
Water.
No.
Oh yes.
Here. You could do something cool then. Set your bean where you want it.
Yeah, I will set the bean before even the stakes.
So like here.
Yeah,
He's gonna
kind of
put
like
the-
How big of an area was it?
yeah. How big of an area is the bean? Does the bean create?
10 foot. So it'd be like
Radius
10
or-
by 5.
10 by 5. What?
So I mean, like it'd be like 1 like. So like 10
2 blocks.
by 5, 2 blocks.
Okay.
So
I have
You have
nine.
a lot of beans.
So, like-
I have 9.
This. Right? Take over.
No, it's
Jesus.
one. It's a
You
one
wanna
by.
use-
It's a 1 by 2 setup.
So you want to use? Do you want to use all 9 of those?
No, I just want to set it up so that we have a line there to.
You could do like 2 across.
That's what I'm thinking.
So how many do you want to use?
Or 3 would be all the way across.
Yeah, I'm thinking that 3. We wouldn't.
Well, no, you would need 6 to do the full path.
no, from side to side, not.
Not long ways, sideways.
Oh, like then you just need 3.
Yeah.
Give me 3d6s. Or not, just d4s.
Oh, roll 3d4s?
No, 3d4s. These are basic replacements. So we're going to say that's 1.
Remember, people, this is what you're supposed to do with magic items. Get creative.
And I'm going to take my decanter of endless water and just set it up there, aiming across all 3. Because if I say gusher, it shoots out 30 feet. So it should be able to water everything. And I don't have to have it in my possession because I am currently attuned to it.
Right.
Nice.
So basically, just so everybody knows, those are the beans. This is the decanter of water. Whenever he gives the command, it shoots out and activates the beans. This is a swinging log trap that is connected to a rope.
We're going to rock this out, aren't we?
You can either have a person stand here to activate it, or you can throw something if you want to try to chop it. So what's your choice? Do you want to start here?
Yeah, that's where we'll start.
So when that geyser goes off, does it also like have an effect on other creatures?
Yes, it can push creatures.
Oh, it's going to hurt them.
Okay.
A fucking torrent of water. I gotta show what the rules say.
So I'm gonna like wait for them to be standing over the beans. Wait for the first set to be standing over the beans, and then activate it so that it blasts them and the things and the beans.
Yeah, if they get blasted, they got to make a DC strength or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. And if they're prone when you release the beans, they get disadvantage. Well, I guess it would automatically release the beans, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah,
the water would. But
so
basically, like, say for example, if they're right here, they're getting hit by the water. They're gonna fall into the bean trap, and the beans are gonna like swarm over them, and that's gonna start to strangle them. Sweet. The same thing it did with like Alluvia earlier.
Yeah. And then does it also act as difficult terrain?
For a minute.
For a minute? Yes. That's
it's an eternity in battle.
I mean, and it's, I know it's just one line, but that is 5 feet of movement that they lose.
And then these are
just undead.
The spikes sticking up. The dice on top represents how many HP it has.
Okay.
And I re-rolled the 1 die like 6 times, so I don't want to hear any bitching about the 2. There was a 5, a 1, and a 2. I gave you the 1.
Whatever. I mean, even if they had to stop to attack it, they'd like eaten up some of their movement.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, these people all right here, including him, are going to be over back here.
Doing their little battle thingy over
here. Doing their battle thing over there. Because Doku enlisted the help of Ogren and Maria, I will let you decide where you want to put them. The enemies are going to be coming from this way. So yes, where do you want to put them?
Alright, so this guy, he's going to be kind of a sort of a frontline fighter.
Frontline, good.
And this one's going to be more of a backline, kind of like a ranged one.
I'm going to be...
Like
did you want to like have them climb up on top of the roof?
I was going to say Inslee was going to be up here laying prone, watching out. I ain't the greatest scout,
up
but...
there?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Like the mage up there.
I am going to be mid-ground.
Mid-ground?
Yeah, not quite to the front. Although, actually, maybe I should be. I'll be standing directly behind, or well, not directly, but like behind and up to the side of the dwarf. So like...
Oh, it's like this house over here?
More in the middle. Just on the other side of him.
What's your perception, your eyesight?
Like,
pretty good?
Like 5 feet behind him. 5 feet behind him.
Oh, like right behind him. Okay.
Yes, because I have the glaive, so I just want to be able to reach around and help within him.
And then where is Doku at himself?
Did you say my perception? Perception? 0.
Oh, minus 2. I was going to say, like, I was thinking about using your help to, like, launch the beans at the right time. Or give me a call if I can't help. But I am up on this roof.
You are 100%. The only thing is, you have dark vision, right?
No.
Well,
I do.
Yeah, so like where he's at right here, he can pretty much see, because this is like, it's not taller, it's kind of like the same thing. But like he can see the people approaching. So I'll have him roll at advantage, and then he'll just have to like use a free action to tell you, hey, they're coming. Or like now, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Just say the word now.
Drown them!
All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Alright, so you all kind of get into position, and the night starts to get dark. It's 9, 10 o'clock now, and you hear an eerie screech coming from the woods. Alright. Do me a favor, just stand most of those up. Put like 3 right there, and then the rest are back there. And then roll advantage perception. Hopefully it's decent.
Oh, I got a +4. That's not bad.
As soon as I see a sign of
I
any
think
of them
20.
coming,
Yeah,
I
that's
cast
also an 18
Expeditious
over
Retreat.
Yeah, there's a net 20 and an 18.
What does that do again?
Lets you take movement as a bonus action.
Alright, so Uncle Mountain's lying up there, weapon at the ready to cut this thing, and he looks out and he sees 10 undead shambling towards the town.
That's not a small number.
It is not a small number, no.
When do I do it? Do I do it now?
I guess.
No?
Whatever the.
I'm watching
Are they
over to
like-
you because I
They're not
can't
moving
hardly
yet.
see out too
They're
far.
kind of just like shambling towards the town still.
Not yet. They're coming. We got about 10.
Where are you? Oh, okay, I see it.
Alright, so we'll take, this one's going to move here, this one will move in between here, right here, here. Then go ahead and just move those guys up like one space. They're not in battle yet. Alright.
I'm waiting.
I think it's time.
Sure. I'm
Maybe a
getting
little bit
conflicting
longer.
information here.
What are they standing basically on top of the beans or just the one?
Looks
Just
like they're a
there's
little
one.
behind.
That's what I thought. So no, we
So,
want to
a
wait
little
until
longer.
we want to wait till we've got a bunch of them standing on the beans. Basically waiting until they're directly
Now
there.
there's 3.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Gusher! I shot it.
Now there's 3.
Gusher!
Yeah.
All right.
The thing.
I need 1 d20.
The 13 pass. But they've got good strength, don't they?
Well, it's a 10, a 15, a 16, and it's a +3, so that is a 13.
13's what save is, so they all pass. But
Wow.
that's just to not knock them prone.
I know,
That
they still
also
take the
activates
damage
the
and
trap.
everything. So go ahead and roll.
Well, no, they don't take the water damage. They only take that if they fail, but it activates the
I'm
trap.
calling
So
bullshit. It doesn't matter if you sit there and you stand up to, you're still getting hit by the thing. So roll 3 d4s.
I gave you all my d4.
Roll a 6 then.
3, 5.
That's my initiative. You can go ahead and roll it.
Oh, here, he's got d4s right here.
Yeah,
Roll
I got
one more.
I got one more. It's 4, 2, and 2.
Okay. Alright, so the water smashes out and it hits all of them. The force is enough to hurt them, but it does not knock them prone. So the weeds start to come out. I need one more. The d20. I should just roll for all 3 of them.
Yeah, see, that's a good one to give you. I should have given you the fat die.
You should have. You should have given me. Yeah, you should have really given me the fat die.
This is the 3rd net 20 I've rolled today.
What? Stop rolling that 20s.
Yeah, don't just.
I was
roll-
like,
roll.
okay.
You gotta save
I was
that
like-
good luck.
I was like, okay, let's roll for initiative because it's gonna be time. I'm like,
Not yet.
okay. So I'll just
We'll
save
just
this
roll
for
my
later and
12
roll again later.
Yeah. So all
I
3
stole
of
your
those
D4s.
are completely ensnared in the beans, and they're kind of like stumbling around. They're trying to get out, and the beans actually do block a wall, so the rest of them can't even get through.
Yes.
Now you can roll for it.
All right.
Oh, nice. 15 plus 1 is 16.
Okay, there we go. There's my bad luck. It's a natural one.
Wow.
So it's a 3.
Alright.
I got a 13.
So Goku's a 13. Uncle Mountain's a 3. Inslee.
16.
Olivia.
16.
I mean, I'm holding my action to, like, before initiative starts to activate my
I
trap.
mean, if you have a good dex, you're probably going to beat me. I only have a
Yeah,
dex of,
it's a +2 on mine.
yeah, mine's plus
So
1.
you're 17 then. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and roll for the 2. I'll let you roll their initiatives for the mage and the dwarf.
Mage. Village dwarf.
19 and 4.
Dwarf is a 7. Oh shit, the mage is going first. Hers is like a 23. Oh boy. Mage is a 23. Poor old fucking dwarf over there with the 7. Yeah.
He's still having trouble recovering.
Now you have to
Like,
take
yeah, I'm ready.
a commercial break that can use you to move your car.
Alright, you know what? That's where we're gonna leave it off then, people. A shorter episode, but when we come back next week, we're gonna get right into the battle, and we're gonna see how well they do against the endless hordes of the undead. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.